Fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada, once again the site for Samsung NBA Summer League. The action already underway inside the Cox Pavilion as the fans continue to file in. We're about to get started at the Thomas and Mack Center as well, with the Golden State Warriors taking on the Charlotte Hornets as the Hornets make a return to the NBA. Chad Andrus alongside Derek Harper and Rick Bucher for this one. We've got the Hornets back in the league, and we've got a new head coach on the other bench for Golden State. Miami takes the 11-point win over Houston on day 2 of Samsung NBA Summer League. So, see, Derek, there is life after LeBron.
Well, it has to be. It's hard to make up life without LeBron James, but certainly Miami won't stay still. They'll find a way between Bosh, between Wade, and some of the guys that they're trying to add to be solid and competitive as a basketball team. The good thing moving forward is that they are in the East, so you have to feast when you're in the East.
And if Pat Riley's in charge, you're going to field a competitive team. It's going to start maybe with Shabazz Napier. A nice debut here tonight in Vegas. Miami gets the win, 92-81 league. Alongside Mateen Cleaves with Kristen Ledlow, Chad Andrus here. Mateen, first half, Atlanta, a lot of turnovers. What's the big problem with Dennis Schroeder trying to get in sync with his new Summer League teammates?
Well, it's always going to be a problem.
The NBA D-League Select Team, a 13-point lead over the New Orleans Pelicans here in Las Vegas, as we welcome everyone now watching on NBA TV. Chad Andrus along with Derek Harper and Rick Bucher for this one. The D-League has led throughout, Derek. They've done it with the 3-ball, and they've done it by forcing turnovers.
Well, they forced a lot of turnovers.
If you need to find a needle in a haystack, R.C. Buford might be the man you want to call first. Spurs general manager rejoining us here courtside with Chad Andrus and Steve Smith. Everybody has been looking for that secret formula. This is evidence right here over the last dozen-plus years. The late draft picks coming up with not only productive rotation players, but really, really good NBA players. Chad Andrus pleased to be joined by Brent Barry and Jared Greenberg for this one, and it should be a good one, especially when you start talking about the backcourts. It all begins with C.J. McCollum, the top draft pick for the Blazers.
Lots of talking.
The lake at the Bellagio right off of Las Vegas Boulevard. Once again, home to the Samsung NBA Summer League. You can watch all the Samsung NBA Summer League games live on your computer, phone, or tablet with a free trial of Summer League Live today only. Get started by downloading the Summer League app or visiting nba.com/Summer League Live.
Pretty good quarter offensively, Chad, for the Warriors. 60% from the field. Shot 46% last year as a team, so always a pretty solid offensive unit, the Warriors.
Nedovic is back in off of Kerr's bench with Kraft, who will fire the 3. Rebound to Ryan Brown. With Jordan Baczynski. Brown can't hit, and Magruder runs it down. He's the leading scorer early in this game with 6 for Golden State. Watt over Josh Davis with the left hand.
I like it. I like the patience. I like the footwork, and nice little finish up high with the left hand.
6'10" rookie out of Buffalo, was former MAC Player of the Year, Mitchell Watt. Brown off the curl, gets the late bump, and we'll head to the stripe.
Brown out of Miami, a very aggressive offensive player, always looking to score the basketball from that guard position. Very sure of himself offensively. Does a lot of little crafty things inside to get baskets.
One of the things at Miami the last couple of years when they've had some very good teams down there, they've been very physical in just about every position. And you can tell those guys when they come into a professional environment, they're not afraid of getting in there with the big boys and playing some of that bump and grind basketball.
Well, that's one of the adjustments, I think, from guys leaving college, coming to this next level, is that the physicality of the game changes, and you have to be ready for that to match the intensity change leaving college.
Big roll, big roll.
8-point game after the free throw, 23-15 Warriors on top of the Hornets here early. Chad Andrus, Derek Harper, and Rick Bucher for this one. Kuzmic gets the friendly roll there.
Nice little pocket pass that time by Nedovic.
Osman Kuzmic is a 7-footer from Bosnia, and he did get a cup of coffee with the Warriors last year with a few minutes here and there, as well as playing for the Santa Cruz Warriors, their D-League affiliate. Brownlee has it knocked away by Kraft.
That's good defense.
Off of Justin Brownlee.
And Chad, that's what he brings to the table, a guy that really knows how to bump and grind, as you alluded to that time. Really solid defense against a bigger guy. Just got it before he got it up. And a good call by the officials. Kraft, very crafty as a player.
A two-time Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year and was an All-Big Ten Defensive Player all 4 years for the Buckeyes.
That's saying a lot in that Big Ten.
Turns it over there. Brown goes 1-on-3, and Kuzmic has the block. Nedovic. Oh! Up high and swatted away by Baczynski, who picks up the foul.
Well, right idea by Nedovic. You want to see the guy aggressive. See Brown with the wild shot. That was blocked. That put the Warriors in transition, and there's the foul. But very aggressive drive by Nedovic, drawing that foul. I thought it was a no call. I thought they should have given that block to the defense that time.
Now, the word on Nedovic, who came out of Serbia and was the last pick in the first round a year ago in 2013 and acquired on draft night. I remember the comparisons because there were people out there who referred to him as the European Derrick Rose, and that was very Derrick Rose-ish. And Rick, you're around the Warriors a lot. How accurate is that assessment?
Obviously, you know, there's a translation issue there. It's
Thank you very much, Rick.
But he does have some athleticism, and he's fearless going to the rack. So let's say in mind, anyway.
And to
he
add
has
to
the Derrick
that,
Rose mentality.
there you go. That's well said, Rick. And I think he shoots the basketball a little bit better than a guy like Derrick Rose does.
Derrick certainly has improved in that category.
Yeah.
We haven't seen a whole lot of it, obviously, of late. But no, this is big for Nedovic. This is, if you think about Summer League, but this is a make or break for him in terms of making next year's roster. This is a big Summer League for him to show that he can run a team and be a quality backup. And it's going to be not just making shots, but also getting to the cup and organizing his team.
How does he fit in now that Sean Livingston is going to come in and spell Steph Curry a lot? I mean, is there going to be a spot for him to play?
It's probably not consistently, but it's a matter of showing that if there's going to be a fifth guard on the roster, you should be that guy. The one element that they have that's such a benefit, you guys have mentioned their D-League team, the Santa Cruz Warriors. This is what every NBA team wants, is they want it within driving distance. And they have that. It's an hour and a half away. So these guys can practice with the Warriors, the big team, and then go play games and get that experience. There's a lot of other teams in that situation. They got to put a guy on a plane. He's got to go 3-4 hours. It's not as conducive, and it's a big advantage for them.
Yeah, I would concur with you that is definitely something that you can take advantage of, being so close.
Holiday misfires on the jumper there, and here comes Mickey McConnell back at the point for the Hornets, along with Noah Vonleh back in the game. Brownlee for three. Josh Davis keeps it alive.
Nice find.
Brownlee again in the corner, can't hit. This time Holiday will run it down.
I thought McConnell should have taken that shot. Shoots it well. No use passing up an open shot for a guy that shoots a high percentage from the perimeter.
Orlando Johnson back in at the controls now for the Warriors. Draws the bump and will go to the free throw line.
Nice little hesitation that time off of the screen and roll by Johnson. Able to get himself to the rim and draw the foul.
And when Rick talks about the space in the backcourt behind Steph Curry and Klay Thompson for Golden State, you have a guy like Orlando Johnson, who obviously the Warriors want to take a good look at. He's got NBA experience with the Pacers and the Kings, and he's a guy who's trying to get back in, whether it's in Golden State or anywhere else.
Well, first of all, I think Livingston was a great pickup for the Warriors. A couple of weeks ago, signing as a free agent, leaving Brooklyn. But Johnson, again, been around for a while. Has the pedigree and the experience to possibly crack a roster spot if he can play well here in Vegas.
Vonleh in the post with a nice up and under, doesn't go.
That's good footwork that time. Didn't get it to go, but excellent move by Vonleh.
Connell guards Nedovic.
Oh, that's nice. A little in and out dribble that time by Nedovic. You got to like that.
Warriors have led throughout this one over Patrick Ewing's Hornets.
See Nedovic working off the bounce that time, able to draw the foul.
Golden State jumped out to an 11-0 lead in this one and has held on throughout. Now with a 10-point advantage as Nedovic misses the first. Connell, Davis, Brownlee, PJ Hairston back in with Noah Vonleh for the Hornets. Davis kept that one alive, but it's off of his foot and off of Charlotte. We'll go to Golden State when we return to Samsung NBA Summer League action.